Hey guys, Jason87 here doing another trailer review, and this trailer is the fourth installment of the Borg series called Borg Legacy. I checked it out for the very first time, and I'm gonna give my own feeling towards it. I'm a little confused here. I know this is based on the fourth one of the books that happened after Robert Luckman stopped writing it, or in this case he passed away, so he couldn't write the other books. It was done by another author, so I know that much just of it. But from what I'm gathering from this trailer, it's like the guy Jeremy Renner, who supposedly I thought was supposed to be playing Jason Bourne, isn't playing Jason Bourne at all. In fact, Jason Bourne is not even in this movie, for what I gathered. He is mentioned, and they actually kept showing pictures of the original, the person who first played him, which for some reason I'm going blank on right now. But apparently there's something situation going on. There's an investigation on trying to figure out the link between Trindstone and Jason Bourne. As you know, Jason Bourne was in New York, and all that events that happened in New York between the three films. That is where it leaves off. Apparently, what you're getting at is they are very much assassinating everyone who has connection or some kind of involvement with Trindstone. This led to Jeremy Renner's character and Rachel Watt's character hooking up and basically fighting for their lives. And that's pretty much all I can get. A lot of actors are in this film, a lot of well-known actors, including the one who reprised her role once again in this film. I guess I can say it's a smart move not to try and reprise the role of Jason Bourne, in the sense that I think his character is still fresh in a lot of people's minds, and that actor who played him still has a very good impact. So putting another actor to follow his footsteps is probably not the right step to go, unless you completely reboot the series, which there's no reason to not do that, because all three movies were financial success. Even though maybe people had a fair reaction towards the third one, it still was a fun film to watch, and I think overall, to go and just start all over would not be wise, especially when it's really not much to be told, unless you're really going to rechange and retell the story, and that pretty much will be disrespectful to the guy who wrote the three books. And I know the books are more gripping and more telling than the movies itself. But in any case, this one, the last books they made, Borg Legacy, Borg Section, I think it was called the Borg Betrayal. The other one was called. Those still had Jason Bourne in it. It was years later, and this one, it just basically decided to scrap that idea and just make a whole new Bourne series with new actors and new characters and no Jason Bourne. This can go two ways. I'll say this: it could be a surprisingly new breath of fresh air to the series, or this could be an absolute disaster. I have known franchises who did not do very well, both financially and by people's word of mouth. That it was that they say suffered, and it caused the whole franchise to collapse. And some franchises have yet to recover from that. One of the main franchises was Friday 13th. Friday 13th did not had they had two movies, and although the first one you can make an excuse that it was just an introduction, Part 5, The New Beginning, didn't have Jason, and many people did not like the fact you had a Friday 13th without Jason. The same thing with Halloween 3. Halloween 3 with Michael Myers, without Michael Myers, pretty much hurt the franchise because he was already introduced as the main villain of that franchise, and still is considered one of the most threatening villains, minus the Ron Zombie version of that whole entire series. But I think the one that hurt the most was the Pink Panther, when they tried to make Pink Panther without Crusoe, and I think that did not go well at all to no one, including myself. However, with this movie, they didn't kill off the character. From what I'm gathering, he disappeared, and right now he's nowhere to be found. they're just trying to knock out everyone who has involvement of that series, which leads to Jamie Reynolds' character as well as Rachel Wall's character getting into the fold. I could be wrong. Maybe Jason Bourne will show up, but I highly unlikely because, and to me, this, like I said, it all depends on if the fans are willing to welcome a Jason Bourne film without Jason Bourne. I could be wrong. I think this will probably turn out to be fine. I think it'll be okay, but it all depends on how they went about it, how well the characters portrayed their roles, and how well the story itself blends in. Keep in mind that although the Borg series is now being written to a new author, it still has Jason Bourne in it, and it still follows the same formula that people love from the first three. So again, this is a whole new, different type of Borg series, and to say it's actually based on the book, I can't really say unless you guys know something I don't. Please put it in the comment section. But to me, I'm gonna give it a toss-up. This could be good. This could not be good. It all depends on whether people are willing to embrace a Jason Bourne series without him in it. I will leave a link to the video. You guys can check out the trailer. You guys can give your own opinion to it. I'd like to know what your feelings on this trailer. But to me, is pretty much, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not holding my breath up too much. I think that the first three films with the original actor is going to be kind of a hard shoe to fill, let alone the fact that he's not in it. So that's all I got to say on the trailer on the matter. You guys give your own opinions, but until then, this is J77 saying take care, be safe.